Good Friday morning, Breading Elementary. Welcome to September 7th. Everyone should be in class ready for instruction to begin. Mrs. Henry, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Floyd, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
It is here. It's a short week, but short weeks turn into long weeks sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. You're
let's
right.
It's true.
Let's have a great Friday. And we're looking forward to the weekend and starting again next week. So it's good to see everybody today, doing a good job getting started here. A couple of important announcements to make. Attention cross-country runners. The Excel race for tomorrow has unfortunately been canceled. We're expecting a lot of rain, like a lot of rain. And I don't know about you guys, but running in the rain and in the mud and then up and down hills, it's not good. It's not safe. Okay, so Excel cross-country race has been canceled tomorrow. Kids, make sure your parents are aware that that meet has been canceled. Okay. Important announcement from the Spell Bowl team. Any guesses on the winner this week?
Repeat.
Gobble, gobble. Dayton Smith has three-peated. He had a perfect score this week.
Awesome.
There's an official dynasty going on right now
Yep.
with Dayton. So,
Yep. Some challengers for the future, though. Second place, Evan Unterseer. And tied for third were Alex Foster and Ezra Beeman. All four boys had scores of plus 15 or higher and were
Awesome.
rewarded with a goodie bag. Keep practicing those words. Mr. Floyd?
I'm impressed by Mr. Dayton as he continues.
That's awesome.
It's one thing to be dominant when people aren't expecting it. Now he's been on the top for a few
It's
weeks.
true.
That's awesome.
People are going for him, and he
Mhm.
still is holding it down. So
And he's well-rounded. I saw him at soccer practice the other night. He does it all.
quite the soccer player.
Doesn't surprise
He
me.
looked like he had had a good workout. I did not see him actually playing, but it looked like he had worked hard.
Words of wisdom on a Friday for you.
Okay?
Here we go. And I think it's very fitting for our building because there's been a few things that we've talked with kids about in terms of little things happening in the building. So I thought it was very fitting to share this today on this. Almost, we're on the brink of some weather and some rain. So here we go. And this is something I'll say twice to make sure you understand it. If you're too big to do the small things, then you're too small to do the big things.
Ooh, I like that. There's some depth to
Yeah,
that.
it is. If you're too big to do the small things, then you're too small to do the big things. So think of things around our building whenever I see kids. For example, yesterday I saw a young man leaving the cafeteria. There was some trash on the floor that was not his. He stops, doesn't realize anybody's watching, picks it up and takes care of that. So the things that you do, little or big, whether people are watching or not, that's an indication of integrity. That's an indication of leadership. And the picture that quote was associated with, I thought was very fitting. And it says, I don't know a single successful person that leaves their shopping cart in the middle of a parking lot.
Oh, I love that. I talk about that every year in a lesson.
Yeah.
Well said.
So
Yeah.
the things that we do, as simple and small as they may be, they're a small glimpse or an indication of a person that's going to be successful.
Mhm.
So the things, whether little, so how you're walking in the hallway as you're going to lunch or recess, how you're acting in the bathrooms, how you're conducting yourself with your classmates, how well you're treating others, all of those things are traits of a successful person. So think about that, especially next time when you're at Walmart.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves
Me
is when
too.
I see carts that are leaving.
Me
So
too.
I don't know a single successful person that leaves their shopping cart in the middle of the
So
night.
true.
Like when you're pulling into a parking spot,
And there
only
it
to
is.
find out there's
Yep.
Yes.
an old cart right in the middle of it. Yep. Thank you, person.
Words of wisdom on your Friday. And our joke, here we go. How are coffee beans like kids? Both of you are coffee people, aren't you? How are coffee beans like kids? Especially if they're like my kids,
something
when
up.
things are not going well.
Jumping around.
Jumpy, hot.
Jumping
You're on-
beans.
They're always getting grounded.
Get it.
Gosh.
Very fitting for my household
Good.
sometimes when mine are
Yep.
stepping out of line.
I
So
get that one.
yeah. Last thing, our weather, it's going to be pleasant like it was this morning, high of 81. This afternoon, we are at some risk for some thunderstorms. This weekend,
A lot of rain.
it's going to rain. I don't know if there's any way around it. And I think, is that the actual hurricane that's pushed up to us, or is
I
that
think so.
today?
I think that. Yep. I think we'll be seeing that this weekend. Yep.
So any events that you've planned, just like what we had with cross country, chances are it may get a little wet. So
Mhm.
prepare.
Okay. Birthdays. Sarah Jones has a birthday today. And then over the weekend, Gavin Burnside, Haley Ship, Chloe Burks Beach, and Tristan Sparks all have birthdays. Happy
That'd be
birthday,
great.
guys.
Yeah, maybe have a canoe party
That's
or a
right.
kayak party.
That's right.
Come on down and get those birthday pencils, guys. Happy birthday.
For lunch today, grilled chicken bacon club, cheesy broccoli, fresh veggie choice, assorted fruits.
Sounds delicious.
I have a quick student council announcement.
Yeah.
We will have the applications ready next week for student council. So if you are wanting to apply for student council, be thinking about that. I will be around 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classrooms next week and be discussing some of that and how you go about applying for student council if you'd like to be a part of that. So I've had a lot of questions about when that's starting. So next week is the answer.
Looking for leaders there. Looking for leaders.
Excited.
I know we've gone a little bit over, so we'll be brief here, but we do have another entry in the Reading.
Yes,
named
I knew it
as
was coming.
staff member
I knew
competition.
Carlisle.
So, Mr. Floyd,
Man.
if you could do the honors of
I knew it was a
talking
matter
us
of
through-
time.
through
So
these photos
we will be
here.
respectful of time. Let me find some of the
I'm
good ones here.
particularly
This actually
interested-
looks like my son. That looks
It
like
does.
Braylon.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I don't know if you realize the swag that I had, but the sweater vest right there on point. And then the haircut looks like a perfect bowl cut right there.
Yeah, I'm really interested in another one of these photos
yeah.
where the bowl cut is really.
This one, well, this is not, I call this the T-Rex,
Yeah,
where
the T-Rex is solid.
the
You'll see the
T-Rex
bowl
and-
cut in a second.
that looks like a Bugle Boy type sweatshirt or something. What do you think of that one right
Some
there?
Solid stone.
Hey, look at the hair on that one.
I like the stone.
Looks like I was missing some teeth there. Stonewashed jeans.
Yes, those are solid.
Those are awfully faded with some Eastland.
How about the
and-
little one in the back? That's the one I'm getting at right now.
Oh,
You got to
okay.
see this haircut on his little
That looks
guy.
like an outdoorsman right there. Looks like
Check out
the
that
perfect
hair.
bowl cut. Look at that hair.
I think they really put a bowl on,
It looks
on
like
your
it.
head. I really
And that's a professional photo. Look at that. That actually has. My
Yeah.
parents
You
paid
paid for
money.
that.
Yes.
They
And then,
paid a lot of
and
money
then
for that.
there was some blossoming from
Oh,
one
yeah.
photo to the
What?
next.
Yeah.
What a
Here's
stud.
here's
How
a
does-
stud.
How does one go from this to this? Oh, I don't know. So that's proof that God could make something out of nothing. I
I
guess.
wonder if they can figure out who it is.
So if you can
I knew it
name
was
that
coming.
staff member, let us know when you see us walking
One
around.
of
if you
one
can
of
name
just a
that
few
staff
males in
member.
our building. So we've already had Mr. Lewis. Yeah,
You guys could have hung
Mr.
out.
Sunbury would have. It's his hair would have changed a little bit if that was his bowl cut. So
Oh,
the great thing is that I'm actually proud of these. I'm not embarrassed of them. So Carlisle, I knew it was a matter of time. So
Becky had with the assist.
Becky with
the
the
assist at Schneck yesterday.
dropping the dime. So, wonderful. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you all. Let's say that Reading motto together.
I am respectful. I am responsible.
I am a Reading leader. Join us in a pledge and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, today is the 21st day of the school year. We are 12% of the way into the year. How are you going to use the remaining 88%?